Hello, this is Jimmy and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the Leicester game we have coming up this weekend. After losing to Palace and Wolves, I'm really disappointed. Usually we are good towards the business end of the season, we get the important results and get into the top 4, but this time we are struggling. Against Palace, Emery got the lineup wrong. Ramsey and Socrates were missing and Mustafi gifted 2 goals to Palace. I didn't think we'll do really bad against Wolves, but we didn't show any fight after we went 3 goals down. But let's move on and take a look at our next opponent, Leicester City. Leicester are currently sitting 10th in the table and they are fighting for the 7th place. Brendan Rodgers is a great manager and I'm sure he would like to get into the Europa League. But I think it will be difficult for them because they have Arsenal, Chelsea and City as the last 3 opponents. Rodgers has won 4 games, drawn 1 and lost 2 so far, but none of those games were against the Big 6, and this will be his first test. Now let's get into the numbers and see where Leicester can hurt us. And can we get a win away from home? Arsenal will have to be very careful against their counter-attacks. Leicester can win the ball in their own half and release the likes of Vardy, Maddison and Gray with just 1 long ball. And with our aging and rusty defense, it will be difficult to stop them. I would like to see Emery go with back 3 and try to keep a clean sheet or not concede too many goals as we did in the midweek. I'm sure Emery has learned his lessons. Leicester are also good from set pieces and from free kicks. Maddison has scored in those situations already this season. The good news is they have conceded 47 goals all season, 1 more than us. The bad news is Leicester has conceded only 8 goals in 7 games under Brendan Rodgers. So they have been very organized under him and playing much better football than they were under Claude Puel. If they score early, Leicester might just sit back and defend their lead and maybe try to hit us when we push forward to get a goal back. When Leicester visited the Emirates earlier in the season, we created 19 chances, 14 of which came from open play. We were able to move the ball around quickly and find the right passes. Ozil was at its brilliant best, scoring 1 goal, assisting another, and created many big chances. But this is an away game, and I don't know if we can count on Ozil to repeat the same performance. Aubameyang is back, and he scored 2 goals in 3 minutes against them at home last time. I'm not sure if he'll start because of the sinus procedure he had, but we did miss him against the Wolves. Could have stretched the defense and possibly created many more chances. Also, the main man I would say is Ramsey, who will be missing because of the injury against the Leicester this Sunday. Let us check out some of the positional stats. A lot of attack against Leicester came from the right hand side in the last game, and I saw the highlights. It looked like Bellerin was the key. He was connecting well with Ozil and Mkhitaryan, and that's why we scored 2 goals that came from the right side. The expected formation for Leicester is 4-4-1-1 with Ndidi and Tielemans forming the midfield pair, supported by Gray and Albrighton on the flanks. And I'm expecting Maddison to start because he has been really good this season for them, and of course Vardy because he's their top goal scorer. He has space and he would be a huge threat for the Arsenal defense. The team that wins the midfield battle, like I said, is probably going to end up winning the game because a lot of action is going to happen in the mid, and Brendan Rodgers likes playing passing football along with the Leicester's trademark counter attacks. For Arsenal, I'm expecting 3-4-1-2 with Koscielny, Socrates and Monreal at the back, and Maitland-Niles, Torreira, Xhaka and Kolasinac forming the midfield 4, and Aubameyang and Lacazette up front with Ozil sitting right behind them because sadly we are missing Ramsey for this kind of an away game, which is going to be physical. Leicester is really good in the air and they can hurt us, and I wish Ramsey was there. And lastly, predictions for the game. I'm expecting a lot of goals as we have seen in the Leicester and Arsenal games in the past 3 years. So my predictions are 2-3. based on our defensive performance, of course, and I hope we score 3 like last time. So that's all. Thanks again for watching. This is Jimmy, of course, and I'll be coming up with a lot of videos with a lot of stats on every game that Arsenal plays, stats on opponents, their key players, their performance in the past few games, their form this season, and whether we have a chance of winning against them, or what kind of game can we expect. So do subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get a notification whenever I upload a video. Thank you so much.